So, bud.
Yes?
We saw Baby Driver yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of it?
It was really good.
So, I think I should show you Shaun of the Dead. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You like horror movies, right?
Yeah.
You like zombies, right?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, so I'm Professor H's dad, and this is Professor H.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You don't seem like you're in too good of a mood today, but...
I don't feel very good.
You don't feel good? I'm sorry. Well, we watched Baby Driver yesterday, the new movie from Edgar Wright, and I decided that we should try to introduce Professor H to, when a good, big movie like that comes out, we should introduce him to an older movie from that same director, if possible. And this week, or this time, we're going to do Shaun of the Dead, right there. This is the Cornetto trilogy. That's what they call this group here, the Cornetto trilogy, because there's a character that eats a Cornetto cone in each movie.
Oh, he ate that cone?
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah.
He asked for it from the shop.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and that was...
And in Hot Fuzz, he was eating it in the car.
Mm-hmm. So then in that movie, he's going to be doing it too. So, anyway, what did you think of Shaun of the Dead?
It was pretty good.
Pretty good?
It was sad.
There was a couple of sad parts in it. How'd you like but the story was pretty good. They call it a rom-com, so a zombie romantic comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How'd you like did you like Simon Pegg? He was Shaun?
Yeah, I know who they are.
Oh, okay. Well, the audience may not know.
Yeah, he was okay.
He was okay? Yeah, he wrote it too.
Oh, really? He wrote it? Well,
yeah. And Nick Frost played...
Ed.
Ed, very good. What'd you think about him?
He was funny.
See, I thought he was funny. I did not like... I basically didn't like his character because, towards the end he redeemed himself by doing more things and sacrificing himself. But, let's see, how about the special effects?
Pretty good, I guess.
I think they were pretty good just based on the budget that they had.
Yeah.
I think it was £4 million, so I don't know how much that is in dollars, but...
Pounds is 1.5 times.
It always changes, though. The exchange rate always changes, so...
Kind of 1.5.
Okay.
Okay.
So, then that would be like $6 million, if that math is correct. So, that's a pretty small budget. $6.5 million for a zombie movie. That's a relatively small budget. And, let's see, they used, apparently Edgar Wright is a big fan of Queen, because, plays a big part in this movie, in Shaun of the Dead, and in, Baby Driver as well. Let's see here, did you like the comedy aspect of Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, it was funny.
Funny, they have, they had a couple of, scenes where, it replays, and has different effects the second or third time around. Mm-hmm. Are you bored?
No, I was just stretching. It was kind of freaky.
Freaky. What
it was just weird.
The movie was weird, you mean, or the humor?
The mixture.
The mixture of like the horror and comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, because, and then they had a little bit of drama in there, with, spoiler alert, with, like, the mom dying, or Ed getting bit. They had, and then not to mention, what was it, David that got literally ripped apart.
Yeah. And the girl grabbed his leg and started
the girl
beating.
grabbed his leg, she, sacrificed herself for nothing really.
Even though David was a jerk.
Yeah. David was pretty much a jerk, but
He tried to kill Shaun.
yeah, he almost did. Yeah, he almost did it. Then Winchester had the bullet. And let's see here. What did they? They had a pretty good, a lot of callbacks. Apparently, remember the fence gag where
Oh yeah, and he jumped.
Jumps and he falls. Well, that's going to be a gag in all three of those too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when he was chasing the criminal in the beginning.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was that? Yeah, that was in the beginning. Yeah, that was that one. But yeah, in this one, I've seen the scene, but I have never seen this one.
Oh really?
World's End. Yeah, so we'll watch it together if you want. And let's see here. What did you think about Baby Driver?
It was pretty good.
Pretty good. I gave it about a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, and it was like totally made. They said for theater to watch. In the theater.
Edgar Wright had a little blip right before the movie started. That thank you for coming to the movie theater. It was made for the big screen. Getting off your butt and coming to the movie theater, which is same thing as just watching it at home, but paying for it. But now I liked the guy who played Baby. I'd never seen him before. I was not aware of his acting resume and all that stuff. But John Hamm, he was the bad guy at the end.
Oh.
Okay, and he was in.
I kept thinking he was Hans Gruber. I don't know. I just saw it in him.
No, Alan Rickman has passed away. So.
I know, but that just rugged. His hair was all sweaty.
Yeah.
And towards the end of Die Hard.
Yeah. And John Hamm was on Mad Men. He was on there for a long time. And Jamie Foxx, he played was it Bats? Yeah, Bats. And he played a good bad guy. And Kevin Spacey, he usually plays bad guys. Kevin Spacey was I can't remember what his name was. Doc? Is it Doc? I think.
Describe him.
He's the guy who basically he funded the whole thing. It was all his idea.
But he wasn't the bad guy.
Well, I consider him a bad guy, but towards the end he'll redeem himself a little bit. But he was still. Remember, he still threatened Baby at the restaurant.
To break his legs and kill everyone he loves.
Exactly. So that kind of makes him frowned upon in the nice department.
True.
So what would you give Baby Driver?
I can't say.
You can't say? Why
No,
can't you
it's
say?
just one of those things. It's like, I can't say.
Why, are you leaning more towards good or more towards bad?
I can't say.
Well, you liked it though. I mean, the middle of it, you said this is a good movie.
I can't say though. I just can't say. It's one of those movies.
That's interesting. That's the first. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this brief review of Edgar Wright movies, and maybe we'll do some Hot Fuzz or World's End maybe when Baby Driver comes out on DVD. And we thank you for watching. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, and
tell your friends.
Tell your friends and leave a nice comment. And we thank you, and bye-bye.